name's Brad Wiseman. I'm with In the Sport. Today I'm alone here. I'm wearing my Coyote shirt. I'm a hockey fan. I'm a relatively new hockey fan. And I don't have Chad with me because Chad doesn't know diddly about hockey. So instead of talking about really the NHL, I do want to talk a little bit more about the technology that's being put out there in hockey, which is really, it's changing the game. It's changing it quite a bit. With the NHL lockout pending, let's not even talk about the NHL. Let's talk about what's going on in hockey and, again, hockey equipment and the technology that's there. I don't come from the hockey world. By no means am I an expert. I had the opportunity to work for a hockey company two, 3 years ago for a short period of time. A couple guys that were former Olympic athletes developed the technology to skate by taking the platform of speed skates, because they were speed skaters, and moving it into hockey. So the entire skate boot was made out of more thermoplastic carbon fiber than any skate's really been made from, which is typical of a speed skate boot. And the benefits to that are a couple things. One is the skate, the whole boot molds to your foot. You literally bake the skate in the oven and you put it on your foot, and then it sucks your foot right into the skate. So your skate and your foot kind of become one. The other thing that it does is carbon fiber is pretty durable material. It's used on airplanes. You can shoot a puck at it about 75, 80 miles an hour, which I do not recommend, and it won't do any damage to your foot. Your foot's fully protected. There are players in the NHL wearing MLX skates at the time. That was the name of the company, MLX. They would stick their foot up and block pucks, and nothing would happen to their foot or the skate. What you're seeing, though, I don't want to keep talking about MLX, is there's this big, massive drift. How do players get faster and have higher performance beyond just the physicalities that they're born with? And obviously Bauer's a dominant skate brand, and you're starting to see Easton really creep up. Easton actually ended up acquiring the brand MLX and is taking that technology and building it into a skate that I believe has been released to the NHL at this point, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It's just kind of hearsay and what I read on the boards on the internet. But they're taking the hockey skate and they're changing the way that skate fits and the way that skate moves on the ice. I would be on the lookout, if you're a hockey player, to look at that brand in particular, Easton. I got a couple pairs of Easton skates, but I don't know much about this new skate coming out other than that the brain behind it, or the brainchild, so to speak, are some experts from Easton and a guy named David Cruikshank, who was the guy who actually founded that company, MLX Skates, that I worked for just a short period of time. So with that said, if you're a hockey guy, be on the lookout. I think that Easton's got something pretty sweet. Certainly you can't knock a company like Bauer or Reebok or CCM out of the market. I think Reebok owns CCM now, I believe. And then another skate that you don't hear much about is Graf. They're kind of on the outskirts. They're a smaller brand, not a huge company, but they make a good product. It's a much stiffer skate. I've had a pair of Grafs on before. But I will say that the MLX skate, which is the technology that's being brought into Easton, fits like a gym shoe. So I'd imagine the new Easton skates are very comfortable. I don't know what it looks like aesthetically, but from a performance standpoint, I got to believe it's going to be one of the top performing skates coming to market. That's all I'll say about that. This is Brad Wiseman on In the Sport, and Chad, you're not here because you know nothing about hockey.